Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Come in and say hey. Came on just a few minutes early so I could get everything pulled up. What's up, y'all? Did you have a good day? This day just flew by. It was one of those days where I was so busy, but it seemed like I really, even now, I'm looking back, I'm like, what did I do? You ever get those days like it's 7 o'clock and I have no idea what I did all day, if I did anything? Crazy. Hello, everybody. If you wouldn't mind hitting that share button, I'd appreciate it. Float my boat. What's up? Did y'all figure out what I'm doing? I love a challenge. Y'all know me. So somebody had sent me a picture of a leprechaun, kind of a leprechaun with a hat, with the orange little body, face, whatever you want to call it. I was like, figure it out. Well, okay, I'll do that. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to work through this. So I have not done one of these before. Y'all know I love to wing it, so that's what we're doing. So I'm going to use the butterfly board from Unique in the Creek. So if you need your boards, you can click on my affiliate link. It'll take you directly to Unique in the Creek, and you'll save 5% on your order of your boards. So I have gone ahead and I've loaded all of these. I've left them open. Okay. So you need a butterfly board, zip ties. I went to Hobby. I did make it to Hobby Lobby, and I got this awesome hat. And I'm also going to use fabric mesh. Okay. So I cut, this is, I think it is actually 10.5 inch. It is 10.5 inch fabric mesh that I got from, I don't remember where I got this, but I cut it at 20 inches. Okay. So, the hat came from Hobby Lobby, and then this is just orange fabric mesh that I cut at 20 inches. I do have a bag. Y'all know me and my glitter everything. So I do have some shamrocks and stuff that we can decorate the hat if we need to at the end. Hello. Oh, it's your birthday? Yay. So, now what I did was I cut 34 pieces. Now I did them at 20 inches because, like I said, I hadn't done it before and I wanted to make sure my board was covered. You could probably use regular decomesh for this as well. But I did all of the regular holes, and then on these I did every other. So here, and here. Now we may not need these. We're just going to have to see what it looks like with just this. Okay, so I'm going to bring y'all down and we're going to get started because I'm kind of excited about this one. Make sure you can see. Awesome. Hello. We are doing it. So, like I said, the entire board's loaded except for the outside, and I've left them open. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I cut these at 20 inches. Because y'all know me, I'm a little OCD, okay? I took it to the 20 or whatever. You want to make sure that your rolls are kind of even, okay? Or at least I do. So I come to the 30. And I want kind of a loose roll. I don't want a tight roll. And I roll it to the middle. And then I take this side and do the same thing until it meets. That way both of them are approximately the same. Can I move the camera closer? I sure can. Maybe. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Okay. That way they're pretty much even. And then I'm just gonna scrunch it up the middle. Just like that. And I'm gonna bring them up because I wanna make sure that they're even when I put them on the board. And I'm just gonna start anywhere. It doesn't matter where you start. And if all of these zip ties bug you, then load them as you go, y'all, okay? And we're just gonna put them in there. Now before it gets too tight, bring it up. Make sure they're pretty even. And then just continue to zip it up. Now, hopefully, once I get all of them done, they will start to push up on each other to give me the look that I'm going for. Okay, so I've done most of my petals, but I'm going to do one more real quick, and then I'll do a couple throughout the live. Hey, hey, hey. So, finding my 10-inch. Just rolling it. I don't want it tight. Kind of make sure they're both about the same. Scrunch it. And just put it in. Bring it up. Make sure they're both kind of even. I did DoorDash. I did. I told y'all I was. If you were in the group, we were working on a diamond painting mandala for a Senna. And I told them to make sure I was ready for tonight that I was ordering DoorDash. And I did. So like I said, I do have most of these already done. But I will do more. As we move through the live. Thank you for floating my boat, Lori. Let me get my little caddy up here. Otherwise, I'm going to have these things everywhere. Hello, hello. This mesh is cut at 20 inches. Now, like I said, you may be able to get away with it even shorter, but I usually tend to go a little bit bigger my first time, just to make sure that it's going to cover and give me the look that I'm going for, okay? You're just getting done with work, you poor thing. DoorDash? Dean, you don't know what DoorDash is? Oh my gosh, it's a lifesaver. They'll deliver literally from just about any restaurant. So we can have whatever we want any night of the week. And I've got the Fast Pass. Not the Fast Pass, but I pay $9.99 a month so that I don't have to pay delivery fees. I order it so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut these off. So you can see, once we get all of these on here, it will start to push that out. So we may not even need this outer row. You can't wait to get your boards? Okay, so we're just going to push these back, and we're just going to literally keep going, y'all. Yes, girl. I love me some DoorDash. We can have Chinese, Mexican, fast food. Today I just did McDonald's because I wanted chicken nuggets. So I got the kids' meal chicken nuggets. And I hadn't eaten all day, so that's why I said I could do it. You could probably use regular decomesh, but I know I had plenty of this fabric mesh, so I just wanted to use it. But you could probably use decomesh. It would just give you a little bit different look. Your husband delivers for DoorDash? Oh, you live too far out in the boondocks? You're going to need at least, well, I counted 34 pieces, but I may not have to use 6 of them. You want to make a wedding dress? Do it. I've got some ideas up my sleeve, but I ain't saying nothing. I'm not saying a word. Let me bring my trash can up a little bit closer. So see how it's filling in and it's starting to push everything to hide those zip ties? That's exactly what I was hoping it would do. I'll make another petal for those of y'all just coming in. So I'm going to find, because y'all know I'm OCD, find my 10-inch. Just roll it. I don't want a tight curl. And with the ends, it kind of gets a little tighter than I want, so I'm trying to fix that. Spill it for I'm not saying anything, girlfriend. I know it is full, huh? Just to manage isolation. Again, we may be able to get away with every other on row 4 because these holes are a little bit closer together. So I'm gonna take that zip tie out for just a minute, and we're just gonna put one here and see what that does. I know how to keep a secret. Because what I don't want is I don't want my rolls to start getting smushed. See how I'm just gently pulling that to make sure that they're pretty much as even as possible. Kathy, I can't see all of your comment. We're making a leprechaun, y'all. So I'm thinking, look, so I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave this one in there for now. I might come back and fill it. But I'm going to mirror exactly what I did on this side, okay? So I'm just looking to see what I did. So I'm thinking we can take this one out and probably this one. So I'm going to put one, maybe I'll put one in the middle. And I will show y'all the back once I get it done. That way you know exactly where I put everything. Okay, so just let me work through this. I'll tell you my, oh, I go first. They are circles already, Kathy. Everything looks fine on my end, y'all. I don't see anything wrong. So maybe go out and come back in. Oh, I didn't check to make sure. Oh, we're good. I don't think we're going to need any. So I took everything out of that center and I put one right smack dab in the middle. So I'm just so I can probably take this one out. So I'm just essentially mirroring. So I need one there. Hey, y'all. If y'all could float my boat, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to do every set of holes from here on out. So I did probably cut more than I needed, but that's okay. Thanks. I got the little heart on there for Valentine's. I can't wait to do St. Patty's. We're making a leprechaun. A leprechaun. Yeah, you're going to need at least 1.5 rolls, at least. So you figure, more likely 2. So you figure 1 roll of mesh, if it is, I can't spit it out, if it is exactly 10 yards, you're going to get 18 pieces out of a 10-yard roll of mesh if you cut it at 20 inches, okay? So you may be able to do this at 15, but I didn't want to try that for the first time. I want to make sure that I'm just going to flip it around, y'all, because that's the way my zip ties are going. So this one is really easy to do. if it comes out. We'll see. Right, put one here. So this fabric mesh is definitely going to cover better than your regular decomesh, for sure. So if you're using regular decomesh, you may have to use every set of holes. Okay. I'm just making sure my holes aren't getting smushed. All right, so we are on the very last row. I know, I love working with fabric mesh, for sure. And y'all, if the zip ties get in your way, just load them as you need them. Okay. Hello, everybody. I know, isn't it full? Easy on the fingers. Suzanne, stop it. Stop it. Now, if pulling these hurts your hands, y'all have seen me do it a million times. Grab you some needle nose and pull it so that it's not as hard on your hands. My hands aren't hurting today, so I'm able to do it just by hand. But on those days that my hands really hurt, those things are your best friend. And you can get these from Dollar Tree. Actually, I think these are Dollar Tree. And I've probably had a couple years, and they work great. Thank you for floating my boat. Now all of this will come down once I start messing with it. All right, let's get these cut off. And let's move everything around and make sure that we look good, okay? Get your circles pulled up. What I'm doing is I'm looking in. I do not ever want to look at my frame, my board. I don't ever want to be able to look in anything and see the board. That is one of my pet peeves. So I look at it from every direction and make sure that I can't see the board, okay? Now we are good. If you want it to even be bigger, we don't necessarily at this point have to do these outside holes. Let me take these out. But if you want it even bigger, but I think we're good. Just like this. So here is the back of the board. You could. So I did every one, this row, every set here. I did one here and here, here and here, here, and okay. Now this, I kind of left these open because that's where our nose is going to go, y'all. Okay, so let me get this stuff out of our way. I did 2 different noses. Now they're both pretty much, sorry, trying to fix that. They're both pretty much the same color, but I wasn't sure which size I would need. So I have a 2-inch and I have a 3-inch. So this one may not be completely dry, and it's not. This one, if we use this one, we'll have to get another coat of paint. Because I wanted to make sure it was dry before I did another coat. So, hold on, I've got to think this through in my head. This one is completely dry. Okay, I'm just going to set it in there while I figure this out. What I may end up doing is cutting the hat in half. So we could either, look, I'm going to bring y'all up, and y'all can let me know what you think. So we can do it 2 ways. If I cut it in half, it would kind of sit like that. If I leave it, I would probably figure out how to put it like that. What do y'all think? Cut it in half or leave it whole? What you think? What you think? The hat is from Hobby Lobby. So if I cut it in half, you could easily make 2 of them. I'm going to go for it, y'all. Bring it back down. Let me, so it is 11 inches. So I'm going to do 5.5. This is how OCD I am, y'all. I can't help it. 5.5. I should have actually turned my glue gun on because I have a feeling I'm going to have to glue something here real quick. I'm sorry, y'all, my OCD is coming out. Don't laugh. Who's laughing at me? Look, I'm about to bring out my level, so y'all better quit. Okay, let me find my scissors. All right, I'm going for it. I'm gonna take off my glasses. I guess I can bring y'all down a little bit more. It's just felt, so quit it, Sean. It's not freezing on my end, y'all. Look how good I did. Yes. Get the electric knife out, right? All right, so let's bring this back. All right, so let's all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put, where is my, oh, it's in the other room. That's all right. I've got a knife. I'll be okay. So all I'm going to do, oh wait, I wonder if, let's see if this would work. This is my jewelry punch that I use to punch holes in my metal signs. So I'm just a nice little hole. I don't have to worry with the knife. Now I'm gonna just take my zip ties. Just run it right through there. That's so smart. Judy, don't argue with me. And I'm going to flip it upside down. And I'm just gonna run it through these holes for now and see where it ends up. I'm not going to tighten them much in case I need to move anything. Actually, I should have just used a the pipe cleaner until we got this where I wanted it, but so it looks like the 3-inch nose is going to be perfect. The 2-inch is going to be too small, y'all. All right, so this will just get glued right there. We're going to bring the hat down, and I'm going right underneath, and I'm going to tighten that up. I may need to hit it with some glue to keep it in place. I'm gonna think here for a minute. I may actually, hold on. I'm just going to grab some pipe cleaners until we can figure out where it needs to go. Because y'all, I hate wasting a pipe cleaner now. So I'm going to put it in this hole. So we're just moving it just a little bit. Isn't that cute? Actually, no, that's not what I want. I want to bring it down is what I want. Hi, hi, hi. Can't catch it. There we go. So what I am going to do is I'm probably going to leave it there, and then once I hot glue that nose, then I'm going to hot glue that hat right to it as well. Or I'm going to have to find another way I may pry this felt up and run another, let me bring y'all up a little bit. So pry the felt up, bring another zip tie or something through there, and then cover it back up so you don't see the mechanics of it. and hold it down a little bit more. Just so it sits just a tiny bit lower. Not much, but just a tiny bit. But the 3-inch nose is perfect. There you go. A cable mount under his hat. That may actually work if you take your, y'all know what a cable mount is? Take your cable mount, and I would use E6000, not just regular, just hot glue, and put it right on top of that nose, and then actually, see, you're still going to have to put a hole there, but if you kind of pull up that felt just a little bit, and then you can glue it back down, then you can basically secure the hat and the nose all together. That's an option as well. Yeah, I'm going to have to move everything around once I figure out how to secure that hat. Do you have to paint the nose? Well, it was just white. So, I mean, if you want a white nose, leave it white. But I always kind of try to do a flesh. So I'll usually take a tan and I'll add white paint to it until I get it the color that I want. A floral pen may work as well. See, that's why we're all crafters, because we will figure it out, right? So a floral pen would definitely work. I wonder, okay, I actually have a floral pen right here. Or I did, yeah. What I'm gonna see is right behind that metal plate, if we can take and run. Yeah, you can cover it with hose, whatever you want to do. I'm afraid just glue is not going to hold it down, because you have to press pretty hard to get it to go down, unless I loosen it up a little bit. Let me see if I put it back where I had it, if it would work better. Or right in this way. Ah, that's going to work. Hold on, I'm going to turn it around and show y'all what I did. Just give me a second. I hit myself in the nose. I'm going to figure it out, y'all. Just hang tight. Okay, so it makes it a little bit easier. So what I did was I used the top 2 holes back where I was. That way it's not so taut and so tight. And then that will be easily glued right there. Okay. But I'm going to see if this works as well, because I have plenty of balls, y'all. Where did my... Grab another one. That was... Actually, what I'm going to do, hold on. Right here where I didn't have anything, I'm going to put, because I have extra, I'm going to put another roll of mesh there. So now it sits perfectly. All we have to do is run a thing of hot glue. I'm actually not going to do that. Because I need to put another coat of paint on my nose. That's why I'm not doing it. Otherwise, I would glue it right to the, right to the hat, because it's not tight anymore, so you're not going to have something fighting with it. So there you go. So I will turn it over. So this is fabric mesh, cut at 20 inches. Remember, if you're using regular decomesh, you may need to fill every hole because it's not going to give you the coverage that fabric mesh does, okay? So if you want it bigger, you can add to the outside. So every one in row, so this is 1, every one in row 2, every set in row 3. On row 4, I did here and here, the top and there, and then same thing, every set here, every set there. Do I need to bring that closer so you can screenshot it? Oh, you could do a big bow too. Yep, you could add a big old bow. You could add a sign right here if you wanted. I've got these shamrocks that you could add. Yep, there's been ads in my lives for a while now. You could add these shamrocks that I got from Hobby Lobby, I'm sure. But Dollar Tree has them as well. You can add that to the hat. Or they have the gold stars or gold coins you can add. I did get, I should have brought it. I got a green cauldron. So I am going to be making the pot of gold and setting it in the center of probably a character board. So that is coming. But yeah, you could pretty much add whatever you want. A sign, a big bow, whatever. Decorate away, y'all. Little green mittens, a bow tie. Yep, you could definitely put a bow tie. Whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat, y'all. All right. Any questions? That's it. That was nice and quick, huh, y'all? Used one of the other. Yeah. Absolutely. Laura, I will post my affiliate link in here after the live. So if you use my affiliate link, it automatically gives you 5% off on the boards. So you can check that out. All right. I'm unable to screenshot. Will you have the directions for the back? No. That's the only thing I'll have. All right. Challenge accepted. Challenge conquered. Who's next? This is fabric mesh. Yep, get you some boards. The hat came from Hobby Lobby. So now I've got another whole half of a hat. I can do another one, y'all. So it was, I think it was $7.99. So $8, $4 for each piece. Do two, you got double doors. Make you two of them bad boys. Thanks. Okay, y'all. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm done. So y'all have a good night. I'll take pictures. I'll get this ball painted again. I'll get pictures up tomorrow. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, y'all have a good night. What is today? Today's Tuesday. So nothing tomorrow in the group. Thanks, yo. He was fun. Definitely fun. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night.